What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I can't see me. Welcome back to another video. In this video today, we're gonna be trying to fix my coolant leak. Now I'm gonna try and show you it actually leaking. I'm pretty sure there's a hole in my coolant reservoir, my overflow reservoir, because if I put coolant in it, it'll start leaking. I don't know 100% from where, but it's just around this area. So I'm assuming, I mean, it has to be at the bottom because it empties itself out completely. I don't understand why. I mean, it obviously a crack, but I think we're gonna be taking that off, or taking it out, and we're gonna try and seal it. I don't exactly want to buy a new one just yet. What I do have to do, you gotta take the battery tray out first to be able to reach everything for the coolant. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it. I have to maybe look at it a little deeper to figure out 100%. But that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be fixing that so when my truck gets hot and it overflows, it won't end up leaking. Because on the drive to Moab, I kind of lost a bunch of coolant from it draining because the truck was running at like 220, which it isn't ridiculously hot, but it's, you know, still draining coolant that I kind of need to be able to cool the motor. So on trips especially, I need it. Bull will get to work and see what's wrong with it. Okay, so I put a little more in, and you can obviously see now it's leaking. From there. But I did learn something by looking at it. There's only 2 bolts holding the coolant reservoir in, and you only need 2. It's only 2 bolts. Unless there's a mystery bolt that I can't see yet, it's actually only 2 bolts, and you don't got to take the battery tray out, thankfully, because it's actually partly connected to the battery tray. So it looks like there's only 2 bolts holding it in. There's one down connecting here, and there's one, I don't know if you can see, one there. So I think I'm gonna disconnect that and try and take it out and see where the crack is, because it's, you know, it's obviously draining now, and I would like for it not to drain. So let's do it. Right, so I brought it out. There's actually 3 bolts, I learned. There's one here, one here. There's actually one on the bottom there. That one was kind of a pain in the ass, but looks like there's a couple leaks here. Looks like there's, let me focus it. There's a crack there. Looks like someone tried to patch it already. There's cracks here. Here's not as big of a deal because coolant shouldn't really get this high. But crack on the bottom is probably likely reason it's leaking, and maybe there too. Very possible. So that's what we're dealing with so far. I don't know 100% what I'm going to try and use to seal it. I'll think of something. I was kind of thinking of JB Weld, but I don't know if we have any, for one. And for 2, that means I'm driving to the store with none, which isn't too bad. It's like 3-5 minutes away from a hardware store. But I will catch you guys back when I think of a game plan, and I will tell you about it and maybe show you what I do. Alright? Alright, so I don't know if this will work, but I'm trying RTV on it, high temp RTV. Don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna give it a try, because why not? Why not? But you can see, I lathered it there, in there. That's kind of the most important part. But then also try to seal this part a little bit. This is a massive crack, so if this doesn't work, I'll be honest, I'll just end up likely replacing it, because it's already been repaired once from somebody else, from the previous owner. And there's a crack there and a crack there. So if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna end up swapping it, because this is definitely beat. Once it gets to about here is when you should replace it anyway. But I don't feel like spending money to replace it at the moment, so we're gonna try this. If not, then we can buy a new one, and that can be in a later video and swap it. But I'm gonna try and put this in. I'm gonna give it a little bit to try and have it cool down. Well, not cool down, but like dry, cure, you know. I'm gonna try and let it cure, and I'll swap it in. We'll put it back in, and we'll test it and put a little bit of coolant and hope I don't make a giant mess like I have already. Get down there. And right here. I made a massive mess. So yeah, I'm gonna swap it in. I keep saying swap it in, but I'm gonna throw it back in, give it a little bit, test it, and we'll find out. Because I would like to have an overflow. I guess my dad, his truck, he doesn't have an overflow. His just ends up, just has a tube going down, and it'll leak a little bit to where it basically wants it, and then just stays that way. I don't know if that's how mine will be. If not, that would actually kind of be nice, because getting rid of that thing makes a lot more room here, and that would actually be wonderful to have. But I don't know if my truck will do that too. That'd be kind of cool, but we're gonna try this. If not, maybe we will try running none and hope, and just check on coolant levels every once in a while and make sure it's at least somewhat filled for the most part, because it's mainly filled, but I don't know. I almost feel like it's filled less than what I prefer. So I'm gonna throw it back in, as I've said a million times, and I'll see you after I've done that. Alright, so I got to put it back in, like so. I kind of ended up, there's a third bolt at the very bottom. I think I tried to show you, but I ended up not doing that one, I'll be honest. I did this bolt here and the top bolt that's about there, because for one, it'll make my life easier to take out if I have to take it out again, and that's basically it, to make my life easier. 2 should be plenty to hold. I gotta throw them back in. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, maybe eat a little bit of food, and then I might try and top the system off and kind of just look at it, see what it does. Have the truck just running at idle at warm temps, because I don't know if I can show you or not. It's not super low. I don't know if y'all can see it, but if yeah, you can see a little bit. It's a little low. I would like it to be a little higher than that. That's not terrible where it's at, but if I can have more coolant for a little bit more cool motor, that would be phenomenal. If the truck wants to be that way and have that much and it works just fine, the more the merrier. That's fine. But I'm gonna give it a little bit, like I said, and then we'll test it and see if my redneckness fixed it. See you in a minute. Right. I don't know if you can see, but I filled it a little bit. I didn't want to fully top it off because I don't have much coolant left, and I'd like to have some extra. I mean, I can buy more, but I want to keep some extra for now. So I filled it up a little bit more. I think I'm gonna put the cap on and start the truck and see. I give it a few minutes. I don't know how. It doesn't look super dry, but you know, that's okay. I don't know if you can see that in there. I don't know if it's super dry or not, but we'll see and hope and find out. Yeah, let me start the truck and we'll figure it out. If you have the cap fully on. Alright, so I'm letting it warm up. It's about almost 160 now degrees. I forgot to put the cap on, so I had to hurry and put the cap on. So I'm actually gonna drive the truck around, maybe just around the neighborhood a little bit, just to get it up to temp a little faster. But I'm getting the truck up to more temp, warmer temp, because I don't think that radiator cap's actually going to work until the truck's actually fully up to temperature, and it's going to take longer than I want. So I'm just going to drive it around a tiny bit, get it warmed up, and then we will check if it's leaking or it's not. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's actually not even overflowing. But we'll see. But I'll check back in with you after I go around the block a little bit. Up anymore, which I don't know if that's 100% a good thing or bad thing. Oh yeah, I can 100% tell. The truck is at about 190. You can't even see me. The truck is at about 190 right now. It's about 190 now. And so far it seems alright. I mean, the real test is basically doing a trip to Moab or something, which I would like to do sometime soon. I've been thinking about going back. That would be nice. But I do kind of got to figure out my transfer case stuff if I want to use four-wheel drive a lot more. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe if you made it to the end of this video. That it was just me kind of fixing the coolant leak. We figured out exactly what it is. I sort of fixed it. We'll see. Who knows? We'll find out as time comes. But of course, please let me know your feedback. But as always, keep rocking, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be soon, because I just posted the last video yesterday, and so now I've made this video, so I just got to edit and post it, and this will be going for next week. And I don't 100% know what I'm gonna do for next video. I have been thinking of doing a test and sleeping in the bed in the camper, even just here in my driveway. I've been thinking about that, but it's supposed to rain Sunday and Monday here, so we'll find out. But once again, as always, keep rocking. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Here.